Use your PractiCAD layer mechanism working with conditions. This tutorial is designed specifically to show you a key point to watch out for when you're designing the conditions and the logic that dictates where PractiCAD places a specific entity. In this tutorial, we've designed two layers, ML fittings and ML purchased. And we're going to focus on two catalogs specifically, which are named catalog name, STOs, and STODs. This is where we choose the catalog names from. Coming back into layers, under our fittings section, notice that we have a condition set, but it's unlike the other tutorials. This one says that ML fittings, all fittings should go to ML fittings, but it says catalog should not be equal to STOs, and catalog should not be equal to STODs. Logically, that would mean that if I grabbed an STO, PractiCAD should say, wait, that should not be on this layer, and it should go to the purchased fittings layer. However, let's place down an STO and see what layer it goes to. We're coming into our STO catalog. Here we have our STOD. We're going to place it on the drawing and then find out what layer it's on. Notice it went to the ML fittings layer. If we check in the property box over here, you can see that the catalog name is STODs. So why did PractiCAD put it on this layer when we created a condition that said catalog cannot equal STODs? And the answer to this is in the logic. We're going to go back into the layer mechanism, focus on what PractiCAD spelled out as the logic. Over here, we have a condition set. We're going to open a window this time so we can read everything. The condition set said not equal to STOs, and then we created another one below it, not equal to STODs. And if you read PractiCAD logic, it says catalog should be defined and should be not equal to STOs or, and the or is the key term, not equal to STODs. So I grabbed an STOD and it was not equal to STOs. Therefore, it did meet the conditions and it placed it on the ML fittings layer. If I'm going to use not equal conditions, the proper way to have built this layer mechanism in this situation would have been to delete this line, and that's how we erase it, by just choosing the blank, and created a separate line here that says catalog does not equal STODs. And I'm going to once again check the box so that we know that it must meet these conditions. By checking the box, once again, I don't have to worry about having a parameter that's undefined and PractiCAD placing a fitting on this layer accidentally. So if we read the logic here, it's two steps. Catalog should be defined and should not be equal to STOs. And there's another condition. Catalog should be defined and should be not equal to STODs. This means that if I choose an STO or if I choose an STOD, it's going to fail one of these conditions. And therefore, PractiCAD is going to move it to the ML purchased layer. So if I actually save these conditions and come back and place another STOD on the drawing, you can see this time because of the placement. This time it's gone on the purchased layer, which means it's working correctly. Generally, this is not something you have to pay too much attention to unless you're using not equals instead of equals. However, it is useful sometimes, depending on how long your layer list is, to give something not equal conditions. That will complete this tutorial.